Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. This is episode 3, and I am Hammerbro Mike, aka Mike, but I prefer to be called Mike. So, in this episode, we are currently in the second world. Well, we just entered, but this is Treasure Trove Cove, the second world, and this giant enemy hermit crab thing is called Nipper. So it's like you have to attack its eyes, which is pretty basic stuff. Eggs won't work, so you gotta do the jumpity jump and then the B, the rat-a-tap-a-tap-a-tap-a-tap-tap-tap. And you do that 3 times, and yeah. But after every hit, it starts to become a lot quicker, so you gotta keep note of that. Plus, it's pretty obvious. So, Treasure Trove Cove. We're inside of a shell, which looks more like a cave in here, randomly. So, this world, I like it. It's a nice size. The design is good. Lots of cool things. In fact, at one point in development, to my common knowledge, this level was once known as Hammerhead Beach. And I think there are 1 or 2 pre-release beta screenshots which had like huge honeycomb, like honeycomb things, like the nest bee things, where like you attack them and like 3 honeycombs come out. Anyway. Yeah, but it also, a lot of people think that Hammerhead Beach was like the second beach level in the game, but it actually wasn't. It was just Treasure Trove Cove's name at one point. And actually, originally, this game was supposed to have, I think, 16 worlds, which is kind of interesting because the current released game, or like the initial release, only had 9 worlds. But a lot of the world ideas were moved over to, like they were brought over to Banjo-Tooie. They're like, Mayhem Temple, Glitter Gulch Mine, Witchy World, those were supposed to be in Kazooie. Even the fire side of Hailfire Peaks was in this game at one point, but it was known as Mount Fire Eyes. And actually, there's a portrait in Banjo's house of him in a forest, and that's actually another beta level from the game that was scrapped, known as Fungus Forest. And that was actually put into Donkey Kong 64. I'm not sure about the other ones though, but that's all I know. So, Treasure Trove Cove. It's an interesting world. Man, I have like nothing to say right now. Okay. Man, my head's itchy. Yeah, this world does not feature any transformations, but we will be collecting quite a few Mumbo tokens in this episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can actually get an achievement just for defeating Nipper. I forgot to point that out. When you defeat Nipper, you get the Knockout Nipper achievement, which is worth 15 gamer score, but that's if you're playing on Xbox 360. So now we have 3 achievements. Man, I am not paying attention at all today. My goodness. Man, I'm probably doing the worst commentary today. I guess I'm just tired. Not much to do right now. Yeah, this world actually has a few interesting secrets inside. One that relates to a scrapped feature known as, well, I'm not going to mention anything yet. I'm sure most people know about this game and the next game and the other third game, and people would know. You know, it has to do with like eggs, like funny looking Easter eggs. I don't know. Man, I can't believe we already have 15 jiggies. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, we're really getting this ball rolling here. And we can now jump on jumpy things. So when we leave the level, we can actually go open Clanker's Cavern, because one of these pads was like by the portrait in the same room that you open up Treasure Trove Cove. And knee leaky, no good for water, can bear block hole with thing. So you patch up a pail in order to drain water, so you can get into a sandcastle. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but we'll just roll with it for now. And okay. So this is probably one of the most memorable things about this game, because this is actually this sandcastle. You actually enter cheats. You can enter cheats into the game, and I'm sure you can find cheats all over the internet. But for this specific point in the game, all we can really do is just open up that cage so we can get the jiggy that's inside. But at the same time, we have to destroy the enemy crab, which you have to like attack. I don't even know if it has a weak point, but you have to attack it for massive damage. And that was simple. And now Vikum gets the jiggy. And we've already collected 4 jiggies in this world. That's impressive. I mean, we're doing good so far. We're doing really good. We've learned all the moves. Got like 46 notes, empty honeycomb piece, 2 Jinjos, 4 jiggies. I mean, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I have just said that it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. As a kid, I always loved this world because it was like, I don't know. It just seems so vast and exotic, and it's like I wish I could go to this world, but it doesn't exist. Yeah, one thing that I always get stuck with, especially in this world, is, well, that I used to get stuck with, was pretty much the positioning for, like, basically with the 2 empty honeycomb pieces, I could never find them at all. I could never find them. Like, I knew one was on like hovering over a box in water, and I knew one was underwater, but it took me forever to figure out where they were exactly. And that's probably why I could never 100% this game when I was younger. Well, of course I was a noob back then, but whatever. Speaking of 100%, I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but basically, this Let's Play, it's in terms of like the main stuff you have to collect, like pretty much what's shown on the screen right now, that's 100%. Like, I'm not collecting every single Mumbo token, and I'm not collecting the Stop N Swop items, the Easter eggs, and the funny ice key. In fact, there's actually a Stop N Swop item in this world. I'm sure you might have noticed it, or the location of it before, which we will see again shortly, but for now we must traverse the level to collect things, and then, yes. I don't know. I love the gameplay of this game. I wish there was a 4th Banjo-Kazooie game that was like, went back to its roots, you know? But, you know, Rare is just, you know, Rare is just, you know, they're just not the same Rare anymore. Microsoft has pretty much destroyed them. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Okay? Alright. One thing I noticed is that the way I'm tackling this world, I'm collecting each Jinjo by color order, like the blue, green, orange, blurp, blurp, derp. Man. I still have like nothing to say. Like, there's not really much to talk about with this world. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing. Oh yeah, there, right there. That island in the distance, that sticking out of the water, Shark Food Island. That's where you get the pink egg. Can we get a visual of that? The pink egg. There we go. Yeah, it took long enough to get the pink egg on the screen. Okay, take it off. I said take it off! Take off the friggin' thank you. Okay. But yeah, you have to enter... Basically, with the Stop and Swap items, like on N64, in order to get them, you have to enter in codes inside the sandcastle. And like, basically you would have to start it off with like putting in the word cheat, and then in order for the island to raise up so you can go in and get the egg, you have to enter in the code. Out of the sea it rises to reveal more secret prizes. Yes, Rare likes to rhyme with their cheats in this game. Yeah, but basically you enter in out of the sea, it rises to reveal more secret prizes. You basically enter in that cheat to get the Stop and Swap egg, the pink egg, in this world, Treasure Trove Cove, inside of the food island of sharks. I mean, Shark Food Island. But I'm not going to be exploring any of the Stop and Swap areas, so that's for you to figure out on your own. But on N64, once you collect those eggs in Ice Key, you can no longer collect them on your game cartridge. They remain there forever. Even if you delete all your files, they will always remain there. And originally the eggs and key were to be linked with Banjo-Tooie, but that feature was scrapped due to the fact that, well, because like the N64 saw a modification or whatever, and they couldn't do it. That's what we know. Anyway. So now we're reaching the final stretch here. Oh yeah, and for those of you who play on Xbox 360, I'm pretty sure with the eggs and Ice Key, it'll all automatically be opened if you have a save file for Banjo-Tooie and I think Nuts and Bolts. Well, one of the two. And then like you can get them without putting in the codes because they basically made it like so like you don't cheat to get a huge difference in your score, like on the leaderboards. So you can't put in those cheats. So, man, I just realized I said so. Man, I just realized that like we're almost done this world. Okay. Bolkum ekum bolkum. Bolka bolka. Oh, the nuts and that fit just needs the one more jiggy. And now we have the one more jiggy. 22. I mean, already we've, in terms of jiggies, we've completed over 1/5 of the game. That's pretty impressive. And in just 2 levels, too. And now we're done with the Cove of Troving, though we will be back later to enter in some cheats. Special cheats. Which I will get to at that specific point in time. But now we are done with Treasure Trove Cove. And now we can get the jiggy up there. Be careful. There is an enemy. I mean, that enemy can hurt you, so it's like, you need to be careful. Okay. We already have... Wait. Yeah, we have 3 jiggies here now. See, just like I said, we can now open up this. We can open up this world now. If you want to place all of your pieces into the picture, just press Z. Okay. But just for this one time, I'm not gonna do that because I'm awesome. And now we have opened up Clanker's Cavern. And that's the level we'll be entering momentarily. Just gotta get back to the area. I always found that giant face to be funny. I don't know why. So now we can go up here. But as you can see, or not see, there's like this switch here. And this raises up like platforms so you can get to the world and stuff. But I'm actually not gonna go to the world just yet. I'm gonna take care of something first. Jump and press this to raise that platform. And then we're gonna go all the way back across. Jumpity jump, 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 jump. Whoop, jump, and another whoop, jump. And we're gonna make it all the way to the end here without falling. Sometimes I fall. And we press this last switch to open this one door right here. Where it leads, most of you might know, or those, I don't know, it's like, some people haven't played this game, so it's like you don't know, but like the people who do know, do know. But, okay, so for those who don't know, there's like a room here, and there's different grunty blare of music. And what do we have here? Ooh! Another portrait. And if I could read that text there... I'll just wait until the song's done. Oh, Bubble Gloop Swamp. That's actually the 4th level. But we'll be going there in like 2 episodes. Technically 1 episode, mainly because this is like the end of this episode. Okay, well, I don't know. Still 2 episodes, but not really. Okay, so... Man, we did a lot this episode. And this is probably the worst commentary that I've ever given for any commentary I've done. So, we're gonna enter the world now, Clanker's Cavern, and I'll see you next time.